the mistake was chasing the bounce. I enter like way at top. It's already like so far away from the low. So that's like a risky play, especially with this being a 45-cent stock. At at the time that I was selling, it's not a good risk to reward because VWAP is like 47 and I enter at 45. So that's only making two shares and it was already coming off from 43. So yeah, I chased the bounce and made a loss there. My second trade was on the ticker LUB. Yes, the ticker LUB. The mistakes was fear of missing out. I didn't like the trade form the low before I actually enter on LUB. Like right here. If I waited, I could enter on this candle, on the next green candle, and risking the low, or this candle, and risking the low. Instead, I let FOMO, fear of missing out, hit me after I lost on NSPR. And yeah, the only good part was I cut my losses after yeah, I cut my losses. But another mistake was I didn't have a very clear risk level or a reward level on this trade. I was just trading for the price actions, which is quite bad really, because it later did go back, go to like 220. So it made like a 40 cents move from where I actually got out. It never went back to like 180. It held VWAP, going higher, higher. So yeah, it was a FOMO trade. That was some mistakes, and I overtraded on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I traded NWGI. NWGI. So my big mistakes here was not letting the trade make a form the bottom. I was entering before I actually confirmed the bottom. So with that, I step out, cutting my losses. And if I actually was patient enough to let the trade form the bottom, I could enter on this green move here to VWAP, risking the low of like 187, and j- just get it to break VWAP. But yeah, and then let's see, did I do any more trades on Wednesday? Nope. That was my mistakes on here. Oh yeah, I also revenge traded. Took a loss on at 189 and then tried to cash the bottom again and took another loss. Don't try to cash the bottom. Let the bottom form and then enter on the bounce. On Thursday was my biggest loss, but it's also because I have way too many mistakes on Thursday. Yeah, way too many mistakes. I overtraded on this ticker. I I chased an alert, which should never be done. Don't ever chase alert. I chased an alert. I did not like the setup form before entering the trade. Um, I chased the trade to its top, especially this trade. Right, I bought at the top and didn't count my losses because I didn't have like a very clear risk level. So that was another big mistake. Don't not having a clear risk level, and I I averaged down. Uh, yeah, I averaged down. That was a big mistake too because that increases my position size, also increases my risk, and increasing the pressure as I in the trade. So that was another big mistake. So yeah, and then it cut my losses quickly. I overtraded on this ticker. As you can see, I overtraded way too many trades. Um, yeah, I chased to a double top. It slammed. I didn't cut. I took a loss. Uh, I didn't trade good setups. What else is there? Yeah, and my first entry wasn't. It, I didn't make money, but it was a bad trade. Even though I made money, it was a bad trade because I didn't let the setup form to its full potential. I One reason why is because I added to my positions right here. Not not right here, but I added to my position down here. That was one reason why. By adding to my positions, I put more pressure on myself. Yeah, and moving my risk level up. If I were to just leave it, I could have probably sold at like a 240. That would be a 1 to 3 ratios, which is good. Risk to reward wise, which is good. That's what I need to learn how to do more. Let it go to a target of 1 to 3, sell at my target, and then get out. And if it hit my risk level, just get out. There's always a trade another day, or there's always a trade. Yeah. On Friday, I traded a 3 ticker, jeans, AVGR, and CTRM. Oh, yeah, that was jean. Yeah, I didn't let jeans. Yeah, I didn't let jeans. Previously, what I was stating, I was talking about jeans. I didn't let jeans set up form. I entered, took my profits, 1 to 2 ratios, then added here and got out. What I should have done is maybe just leave it for 3 to 1 ratios. And that's the ratios that I should aim for, a minimum of 3 to 1 ratios. Reward 3, risk of 1, get out on 1. So enter for 11, risk $4, and it never reached $4. It went to 440, which is 1 to 3 ratios. Yeah, which is good. So even though I make money here, it was a bad trade because my risk reward wasn't good. It wasn't too great. I averaged up, which I shouldn't have done that that because I'm not very familiar with that. I should just take it and leave it, or unless it hit my risk or my target. Yeah, mess with my risk level. I just need to let it be. Um, AVGR was a good trade, even though I took a loss on it. It was an it was good, better than the other trades because I followed my plan. It dipped more than 10%. I enter and set at a risk level. Risk hit, I get out. The, the bad part was I added. I averaged down. That was the bad part. I thought I'd come for a bounce. I averaged down. And yeah, I need to stop adding. Just need to learn to like keep keep my position size the same, let it go, and see how it is. Cut my losses, and yeah, it, AVGR was good based on that. I let it go to. I cut it at my risk level, or cut it when my risk break. I follow my plan of buying a bounce on dip, a confirmed bounce. Yeah, on a more than 10% dip. CTRM. Let's see. CTRM. I chased my parabolic move, which was not good. That was my mistakes. Uh, yeah, a parabolic move could have a very drastic downside, which wasn't good because it was very risky. And then again, a big mistake of mine was adding two positions right here. I'm not ready for that yet. I should just keep my positions and let it go, or cut my losses. I'm not ready for that yet. So yeah, and I rationalized my loser when trend break. The good part was I cut my losses when my risk break. That was the only good part. And yeah, don't chase a parabolic move. It was looking parabolic, as you can see here. See, it was looking parabolic. So that'll be all. Give a like or give some comments, maybe tips or on how I can improve on my trades in this trading journey of mine. And yeah, if and that'll be all.